Today I'm painting Berin the Dwarf from Zombicide Green Horde. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a great day. This is Berin from Zombicide Green Horde, and he is primed with Army Painter's Matte White. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and hit that notification bell to find out when new videos are coming out. Thanks for the support. I'm going to start off with some Citadel Contrast Basilicanum Gray, and this is going to be for his cloak and that nice fur pelt that he's wearing. I just want to mention that if you're interested, you can always join my Discord channel, which the link is in the description, and there you have a chance to vote on my future projects, as well as discuss video games, board games, miniatures, whatever you want to talk about. Also, you can join me on Friday nights on Twitch TV, look for Easterling79, and I play games with my friends at 9 PM Eastern Time. We can chat about whatever you want as well there. See you there. Alright, we're moving on to another contrast color, which is Snakebite leather, and this is going to go on the leather dressing that he's wearing. I decided to go mostly all contrast on this miniature, except for some dry brushing at the end, just because he was painted in white, and it does simplify some of the things with getting into the recesses and doing some natural highlights. I'm using the black Templar contrast, and again, as you've seen in one of my other videos, the black Templar and the Basilicanum Gray don't have that much difference, I find, when it's on white. You really gotta lacquer on that black for it to really get darker. So I still use it anyways because it does highlight the boots very nicely. Alright, now we're going to be using some Shyish purple, which is another contrast color from Citadel Paints. And this is going to be for just above his boots, his gloves, because they had a darker purple hint to them. So I figured I would do that with this here. Right, now we're going to use Magos purple, another contrast of course, and this is like for certain little bandanas kind of thing around his arms and just little highlighted spots that were a little less dark purple than his gloves, just to make a little bit of a difference. Now we're going to paint that wonderful dwarven beard of his with some Gryph-Hound orange contrast. And this is going to just bring out that beard something terrible. Alright, now we're going to use some Cygor brown, and this is going to do the top part of his warhammer, and I think some other little parts, no, maybe not, I think it's just for the warhammer actually. Alright, now we're going to use some Flesh Tearers Red, which is going to be for the hilt or the handle of his axe that he's holding. I had a very nice red handle on the artwork, so I said this is a red that really pops. Alright, now we're going to be using some Blood Angels Red, and this is just for the inside of the mouth of the wolf pelt and the dwarf's mouth too as well. Alright, now moving on to Darkoath Flesh. Of course, this is going to be for his face, just to really get it to come out as a nice dwarven color. Now, this is the first time I use this Tesseract Glow. It's a technical paint from Citadel Color, so it's very translucent and thin, but a nice green because he has this like magical green glow to his axe. So I said, let's try this one out. And you know what? I like it actually. Now, I never used the metallic colors from Vallejo, so this is silver. And I didn't know, but when I'm putting it on, it's just makes the color underneath shine. So I was a little disappointed with that, and thankfully I put some armor shade gloss on it after, but as you can see, it looks like it's just white with a little bit of shiny stuff. It reminds me of almost of the effects from the army painter there, the fairy dust. So I might not be using this in the future for armor that is supposed to be silver. I should have went with the plate mail metal. Anyways, I'm just doing a little few details on his breastplate there, and I'm going to go on to the Vallejo Gold in a second. And that will cover up the head part of his axe. And this too does the exact same thing as a silver. I find it goes on almost like liquid and like as a highlight almost. But anyways, it still turns out pretty good. Now I figured I would try doing a base with some contrast, so I use Dark Angels Green. It's very dark green, but it's a little too patchy when you want to do a base, so it works out pretty well anyways. So here's where I'm going to cover up those metallic colors with some Cryptic Armor Shade Gloss. And yeah, so the armor gets a bit darker, and so does the gold. Alright, now I'm going to use a little bit of dry brushing on the pelt. So this is Werewolf Fur, just to differentiate the pelt from his cape. And then I use some leather brown just to do over a bit of the armor. So that is Berin, all painted up and ready to fight the horde. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, guys. It's really appreciated. Have a nice day and get your miniatures to the table.